Hi, and welcome back to the Invisible Hours. We are cleaning up. We've cleaned up Chapter 1, Chapter 2. Now, we're going to find out where everyone was up to prior to the body being found. And I think Fiona is definitely a good call for where to start. Fiona is here, so let's pop right in behind her.
I'll pull a man's
Okay. You go this way. So a lot of this is going to be new content.
Can I show you something? Follow me.
So what is it?
Ma chérie! We are friends, aren't we? Would you like to talk with the dead?
What do you mean?
Don't you want to be alone? With me?
Come on. It's a party. Victor found a contraption that Tesla used to communicate with the dead.
Does it work?
Let's find out together, huh? A seance.
Oh, how could this end well?
Actually, I was looking for Mr. Swan.
Well, maybe you should go and find him. then.
Don't be rude. 3 is the magic number. 1, 2, 3. Please stay. Alors, the number 1 rule of a seance is that no one leaves the circle once we begin. We must stay together for safety. Is there is there someone you wish to speak with in the spirit world? Perhaps the man in your locket?
How do you know about him?
You're a young woman. A long way from England. You wear a wedding ring, yet you're traveling alone. That locket can just be for decoration. Who is he?
My husband.
How did he die?
At war. Saving 10 other men's lives. I'd rather not
What
talk
is his
about it.
name? What
I don't want to say.
was his name?
His name is Richard. I have to go.
The circle. No!
You're hurting me!
Stop.
Okay. I think that was the sound of the electricity. No, because otherwise this wouldn't work.
He did not even mention you.
You said you lost someone. Who'd you lose?
My mother. She died when I was young.
What was her name?
You know, if this contraption really works, then
Okay.
Is anybody here? Hello?
Oh, darn. It's that door. I thought that door was open.
If somebody's down here, you better come out now.
What are you thinking? You've just resigned yourself to being here, haven't you?
What happened?
Okay. There we are. So you... Yes, fantastic. Okay. You're my target now. See, that's the nice bit. They all get into one room. For the end there. So we kind of know where everyone is.
Mr. Edison, could I borrow you for a moment? Yes, of course.
That's quite the parcel. May I see it?
I bought the options belong to Mozart.
Really?
Can I show you something?
You're hesitating.
So what is it?
Okay.
Mr. Swan, did you let each of the guests in personally?
Yes, sir. All except for Mr. White. She came with you.
Right. And
Okay, we've had this conversation from his side. He's trying to very slowly ease his way over. So you lock yourself away. Whoa! Okay. This is where you go outside. There's the lightning. Very, very frightening. Nice effect though. You're hesitating again. Well, that doesn't sound good.
Run away? I only thought that...
That detective.
Oh, and you slipped over. Now that wasn't too bright.
Said you love someone. Who believe?
Door's now locked.
Flora Sluckett.
What was her name?
So you head this way, round to the window in the kitchen, and that's how you get back in. Meanwhile, you're getting wetter and wetter. Those sort of shoes on those sort of rocks, not a good idea. What did I tell you? Not a good idea. And then, just like that, you're back in.
What are you doing?
Laura?
Gives up the pretense then.
What's going on?
Je sais pas.
Laura!
And I think that's where we're in sync. Yes, we are. We don't need to do you. We know where you are. We don't need to do you, apparently. So where are you? Here. Unless we go to you. No. Right. Yeah, we're just going to get a little snippet of conversation that we missed. Okay. Let's follow Monday.
Spirit radio.
To Mozart. Really?
Tesla used it to contact the dead. You said you'd lost someone, so I thought, well, you know, we could try it together.
Ma chérie! We are friends, aren't we? Would you like to talk with the dead?
What do you mean?
Okay. So, we go into the seance. Drink. Everyone there.
With me.
Nope. Take it back a bit.
Stop. Why don't you want to be alone with me?
Your imagination has run away with you, monsieur. I only thought that
That
maybe
detective. Did he tell you something bad about me?
He did not even mention you.
You said you lost someone. Who'd you lose?
My mother. She died when I was young.
What was her name?
You know, if this contraption really works, then shouldn't we call Tesla? Monsieur Tesla, Monsieur Nikola Tesla. If your killer is in this house, speak his name. Speak his name.
It came from in
Laura?
there.
Where is she?
Where is she?
I don't know.
Okay, so we're keeping eyeball on both of them. At which point,
Laura?
you two meet up here. And on cue,
Je sais pas.
Laura?
which should mean, yeah, just as I thought. So, chapter 4. This is going to be our first one in. Apparently it's only about 17 minutes. If we start about here, and see what direction this takes us in.
I have to go.
Right. Wait a minute. There should be a body. Where is everybody? Oh, we've had a time jump.
Gustaf, we've been here a quarter of an hour. Let me check the house again. We might have missed something. I don't think you should be drinking.
What were you doing in the basement?
You told me to look around. You must know I had nothing to do with this. I'm the one who found him.
A deductive mind would see that as evidence of guilt.
Oh, really? And what's your alibi?
When we arrived together, I didn't have time to search Tesla's body thoroughly. I was distracted. But later on, I had another look and I found this. It's yours.
I can't play with it.
Why would I make a duplicate of my own locket? Somebody is clearly trying to frame me, aren't they?
Give me back Mr. Tesla's gun.
For goodness sake, you can trust me. You said so yourself.
Give me back that gun!
I don't have it. I didn't feel safe carrying it around, so I hid it away.
Get it. Now. And don't take too long.
She's got to get it off of a magnetized door, dude. There's no chance she's coming back with that gun. But okay, maybe not. He was doing such a good job as well. But the bodies are just stacking up here. What's the time say? Okay, so we've got about 11 minutes. Yep, the burnt will. Where are you going? What are you thinking? Kick it in.
I, Victor Mundy, direct that all estates, inheritance, and other death taxes shall be paid as an expense of administration. Other death. Son of a bitch!
Yeah, you got two ways of going. Going for option A then. Let's see how this works out for you.
I've been looking for you.
I've been looking for you too.
It's a bit disconcerting when they walk straight through you. What are you looking for? Okay, we got two people up there.
Rose water.
You're following the scent. Wow, that's a literal thing. Makes me think of Sherlock Holmes. The game is afoot. Okay, there's Edison.
Going somewhere, Mr. Edison?
I'm going to my room to lock the door and wait for the police. And once they take that Victor Mundy away, maybe I'll come out.
I thought you'd like to spend more time in the basement, lapping up a little of that Tesla genius. I had a revelation about those two words we found. Other death. You see, I don't think it was a prediction from beyond the grave, or even instructions for the killer. But I think you know that. Don't you, Mr. Edison?
What I know is, you're drunk, and you're grasping at straws.
You burned that document, didn't you? But thanks to Victor Mundy, I know what it was.
For goodness sake, go to bed.
If you die without a will, they will auction off everything you had. That means all of Tesla's inventions, all of his patents, all of his genius. It will all go on a nice little auction, where a thief like you can snap it up and put the Edison stamp on it.
It's good, cool.
But what if somebody were to figure out your little plan and wanted to bid against you at the auction? You're wealthy, Mr. Edison, but you're not Vanderburg wealthy, and that's why you killed him.
And I'm sure you have all sorts of evidence to support this theory, don't you, Detective?
It's all about time. Time is the key to solving this case. Remember when first we met? I asked you to mark the hour of death of Mr. Tesla. You took out your pocket watch and said 6 o'clock. And right at that moment, the grandfather clock struck 6, which meant that your pocket watch and the grandfather clock were both on local time. Perfectly synchronized. But later when we went into the basement and I asked you to mark the time of death of Mr. Vanderburg, you said 11:45.
So what?
Well, when I went back upstairs a few minutes later, I heard the grandfather clock strike 7. Which meant that your pocket watch was no longer on local time. Do you know where in the world it was 11:45 when you told me that?
Where?
Manchester, England. The hometown of Mr. Vanderburg. The place to which his pocket watch was set.
This is nonsense.
Is it?
Nice work.
Turn out your pockets, Mr. Edison.
Even if I did kill him, why the hell would I take his pocket watch?
You can't put a steak in front of a wolf and expect them not to eat it.
Satisfied?
Other pocket. Give it to me.
This isn't going to end well. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. Go on. If I could, I would. Go on.
Stop!
In the name of love. Oh yeah, that's gonna get everyone's attention.
Stop.
Am I supposed to believe you're going to shoot me? How will you explain that to the police? Oh, I see. You never called them.
Because I know how easily you can fool a policeman. We all came here to make our mistakes undone. I cannot undo mine, but I can make sure it doesn't happen again.
And after you shoot me, I suppose you'll justify yourself to the law by showing them the only piece of proof that confirms your story. And then they'll have to believe you, won't they?
It's got a point.
No! Doesn't matter. I still have the locket. I don't know why you made a duplicate, but I know it proves something.
I've never seen that before in my entire life. Why don't you turn the gun on yourself? You're nothing but a drunk. A detective who let 2 murders happen under his nose. And me? I am the father of the modern age!
Shoot
You
him.
killed that boy! And you killed Mr. Tesla!
Is that what you believe?
It's what I know! Men like you escape the gallows, but you're not escaping me!
Okay.
Are you alright? You should come inside.
Well, that's a bugger, isn't it? So we kept with Gustaf. Now let's go chapter 4. Know you for the bit. Really? We don't know where you are, unless you're shadowing us. Edison. Don't know where you are. Don't know where you are. We know where you are because we're bodies. Okay. Well, as usual, I think that's enough for now. And then next time, it's going to be filling in the holes. That I don't understand. He must have been shadowing us. He was around his body a lot, just like it was around his body. He must have been in the same room. Let's move it there. Yeah, he was. Green. Weird. Anyway, thanks for watching. Till next time, have a good one.